Mission File 2546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo is lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates, now. Welcome to Let's Play Metroid Prime Trilogy, and today we are starting Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So right now we're scanning the planet Aether and looking for the coordinates of the, last transmission by the Squad Bravo of Galactic Federation. And there it is, planet Aether, although something is kind of off about this planet. I mean, we wouldn't know that it's off on first visit, but there's definitely something wrong with this planet. Just look at this planet, honestly, it's like, wow. I can't wait to be here again. It's great to be back. Now, I believe Samus's ship has also been changed a little bit too, but yeah, we got quite the storm to get through here. And unfortunately, we got direct hit by lightning there. Or whatever this is. I don't think this is lightning, actually. Some kind of electric pulse or something. It's quite the rough landing, too. So yeah, our ship is not in the best shape right now. In fact, actually, we kind of stuck on this planet, too, along with that Bravo squad. And there's Samus. Yeah, the Various suit also got a slight redesign as well. Slightly less bulky than it was in Prime 1. Honestly, I prefer the Prime 1 design, but it still looks pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Return to your ship to save your game and recharge your energy. Yep, just like the first game. In fact, actually, our ship, once again, is a logbook entry. After glass gunship, vessel registers Samus Aran. Yep, it's... Okay, your ship has been damaged. Auto repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. Yep. All that good stuff. So, the logbook has been changed quite a bit, as well as scans. This time in Prime 2, objects are completely colored based on whether they've been scanned or not, and how important they are. A blue scan means that's a regular item. It's not going to go into your logbook or anything, generally, most of the time. Here, this got... and green objects have been scanned already. Statue houses a power grid, motivator unit, and energy projection array. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. Okay, got it right here. Object scans. Object contains large quantity of acidic fluid. Fluids may be used for indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. Shell is vulnerable to weapon fire. Okay, so we just shoot through this and we can... So far, things are pretty similar. Also... We do start off with missiles again, this time with only 5 missiles, though, interestingly enough. What is this? Yeah, red objects are important to scan. Statue's motivator unit is functional, but requires power to operate. The power beam cannot energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source. Yeah, we're stuck. We only have the energy beam, though. Samus just completely loses all the power-up she got in Prime 1, so yeah. There's no reason whatsoever, but whatever. I don't remember if different types of doors go into this logbook. Obviously, normal doors don't. This is kind of interesting. Got all this random, like anemic type stuff or whatever. Okay. And we got ourselves our first dead end. Unable to interface with door control system, cannot translate alien text. To access door controls, you'll need to update your translator files. Yeah, there's no way to do that right now, unfortunately. What is this? Durable plant form adapted to low-light environments. Yeah. So already starting off, even though the gameplay interface and whatnot is the same, it's definitely a different environment. And slightly different than what we're used to. Right off the bat, this game has a different feel than Prime 1, and I like it. Not that I didn't like Prime 1, of course. It's a heavy Galactic Federation crate. Okay, so we're starting to see Galactic Federation stuff. I'm not going to scan, like, every single thing I see, obviously. There's only the stuff that... It's important for the logbook, but this will disengage the locks for this door here. But this door right here, I do believe, is a logbook entry. Yes, it is. You can see by the stuff that appears on the side that it's a logbook entry. And it shows different categories for logbook as well, which is really cool. And shows the percentages for every single category, like subcategory. So this is a MK6 gate armored defense system. This gate is used with armored security locks. The locks must be neutralized for the gate to operate. The gate is durable, resistant to all but the most potent explosives. Including stuff we don't have yet. Are the locks? I can't remember. Okay, they don't go in logbook, so not important. Just destroy them. Now open the gate for you. But yeah, just like Prime 1, all creatures and enemies are logbook entries. Pickups, however, are not, unlike Prime 1, so that's something to note. So those energy and missile pickups, you don't need to scan those. But for the most part, everything else that was in logbook in the first game is logbook in this game as well. Okay, we got, these are images of Galactic Troopers. So, yeah, definitely some sort of Galactic Federation base here. And also our first map, oh yeah, the map stations and missile stations and whatnot are also not logbook entries. But definitely want to scan the map, of course. Get that. This will give us the map for not the entire region, but just for the Galactic Federation base, basically. So we got a small section of the map filled out here. Only the part that's necessary to us right now, basically. So yeah, there's that. In fact, actually, I think this whole region that we're in, I'm not gonna say what it's called, but it's kind of it's the hub area of sorts, and I don't think it has a map. It's just that map is. Oh, actually, no. There is actually a main map of this area. I forgot. So basically, there's two maps for this region that we're in. And what is this? This is a kind of a gruesome scene. We got Galactic Federation troopers hanging from the ceiling. Determined biofilm scan complete. Codex genome match. Standard human. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators. And those predators would be these guys right here. These are worker splinters. Drone of the Splinter Hive. Low threat target generates webbing for use in its duties. So these are worker splinters. We will encounter warrior splinters at some point. And those will be more aggressive. But these ones in particular won't necessarily attack us outright unless we approach them, I think. So that's pretty much all I need to know about them. And we have another dead trooper. So with all these dead troopers, there's definitely something bad that happened here. Because they were able to establish some sort of tiny civilization of sorts here, but yeah, obviously that hasn't lasted long. So this is sort of the trooper logs. You'll find most of these pretty much around this area. Personal log entry GSG2C Bennett. I believe there's a total of 9 of these. Oh yeah, so you have to press 2. So in this game, a lot of these logbook entries, especially lore stuff, you have to press 2 in order to see the full story. There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to... Oh, oopsie. Oh, it's A. Let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. Oh. Okay, so there was obviously tension between the troopers, so I wonder maybe if that was the source of whatever happened to all these men here. Okay, let's take a look. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. Okay, so it could have been either the troops attacked themselves, which is what caused all this carnage, or it could have been the Splinters, but they don't seem very aggressive, so it's hard to believe it would be them. So definitely, whenever you see dead troopers lying around, have your scan visor ready so you can, because there might be trooper logs with them, but not all the troopers will have logs, only 9 of them will. Okay. Also, obviously, we start off with just the basic 99 energy as well. There's not really any need to destroy these crates, though, because we've got all the stuff we need. So, we also start off with our morph ball thing, too. And also, morph ball bombs. I don't think we had those in the beginning in Prime 1 in the Frigate Orpheon. So right here we have our first Morph Ball Bomb slot. Part system control units. So yeah, just same as Prime 1, you insert your Morph Ball, insert your balls, and then use the Morph Ball bomb to activate it. So far pretty standard stuff, except it's a bit more interesting, because instead of visiting a pirate Orphean... Oh! Oh god. They seem to be reanimating, but they're definitely still dead. There's something that's taking control of them. Okay, these are Dark Troopers, a subcategory of the Darkling Offworld. Dark Trooper, deceased GF soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life science in this trooper in the presence of an unknown biomass. So some sort of unknown biomass has taken control of the corpses and brought them back to life to fight against us. That's kind of interesting. Kind of creepy too, actually. So right off the bat, the game already has a sort of a darker undertone than the first game. Or a darker theme of sorts. Oh god. That's pretty much the whole theme of this game too, is dark echoes of existing entities of sorts. If that makes any sense. I probably didn't make any sense before I just sat there. I apologize. Alright, so with that we have activated this terminal of sorts. Now we can scan it, and that will open up this gate. And of course, waiting behind is more of these guys. It's kind of creepy, like, especially creepy because you can see, if you look closely, you can actually see their eyes, too. Like, it's just sort of... Yeah, I don't know. Like, their eyes are, like, all purple and stuff. It's just really creepy. Hope we don't see more of those guys, but, I wouldn't be surprised if we do, honestly. Okay, now past here we have something very important story-related. There's a lot more story elements in this game than the first game. A bit more focus on story, so there's gonna be more cutscenes. What's this? That definitely looks kind of familiar, actually. But what doesn't look familiar is that, whatever this is. Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. So what do you see when you what do you do when you see a dimensional anomaly of sorts? You walk right into it, of course. That's what you have to do here. But I definitely would recommend that in real life if you came across something like that. Because you have no idea what's going to happen to you. You might end up in a strange, unknown area of sorts. Whoa, what the hell are those things? And whoever that is, they look kind of like us, except darker. Shows a battle suit alert. Gear stolen by unknown creatures. Space jump thrusters offline. Grapple beam launcher offline, which we never used. I don't know why it points that out. Morph ball boost unit offline. Power bomb generator offline. Oh, I didn't even know we had power bombs. And missile launcher, of course, offline. Morph ball bomb module offline. All remaining systems online active. So yes, just like before, we start off with just a regular old pea shooter. But they didn't steal our Varia suit that time, so that's good. But yeah, what you saw was just our stuff getting stolen by the creatures. They look nothing like that, but yeah, that's what happened. And also, if it wasn't clear, that other creature we saw, it looked like us, is Dark Samus. It's actually Metroid Prime who stole our Phazon suit at the end of the last game. Somehow they ended up on planet Aether. And so it's probably clear that that also means that there is a Phazon sort of a presence on this planet, which is making something, which is causing some unknown effects, obviously dark effects. Past here is a save station, our very first save station, which just like the map system is not a logbook entry in this game. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, like have the save stations and missile, and ammo stations and map stations not be logbook entries, and same for pickups, but obviously some of the things that you interface with are logbook entries. I'm not sure what went into that exactly, but yeah. Obviously stuff like the morph ball bomb slots were still logbook entries. And also right here we have our first elevator. This will take us out of the, well, somewhat. This is like out of the GF base of sorts, basically. It takes us out of that. Oh, so that was the thing. Now, basically all it did, though, was take us to the other side of this door of sorts. So we didn't really make much progress in the way exactly. Okay. So once again, another one of these gates here we have to break through. So now we'll get to explore more of the greater region of sorts. The scan visor is useful in gathering information. Yes, I kind of pointed that out already. This is not a logbook entry, but what's important is over here. We scan this terminal. That'll raise this crate that's blocking our way. So some of the technology that the GF troopers brought with them is still somewhat functioning. And another one of these dead-end gates. Now, what's interesting, if you look up at the sky, you'll see that it kind of changes between a purple hue and a normal blue hue, or light blue, or whatever you want to call it, light blue and white. We'll find out more about that later. Because right now, at this point, it's still not exactly clear what's going on. But we do got some new creatures to scan here. This is a green Kralee. Name I would never, ever memorize, honestly. Omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishment. Low threat index, avoid physical contact. But more importantly, over here, we have warrior splinters, I do believe. Oh, just regular splinters, never mind. Predatory insectoid hunter. Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. So yeah, just fire at them a few times and they go down. They're very simple enemies. I guess the splatter effect is a nice addition to this game as well. It's a slight... To put it simply, this game is a bit more gory than Prime 1 was. And yet, it still has the same T rating. Now, I believe this gate is also... Or this bridge of sorts is also a logbook entry. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It's a GF security entry. MK2 bridge, portable bridge system. This bridge is durable, but often locks in place, leading the Marines to call for a new design. Oh yeah. Or you could just simply, fire at the locking mechanisms. Alright. So over time, whatever the hell is going on will unravel, but for now we don't exactly know much about the area that we're in. But we do have another trooper to scan here. This is that's half of Force 2 already. Alright, let's read his entry. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Yeah, I wouldn't think so either. Mental health is extremely important, and you gotta really take that seriously. I don't need to go into exactly why that is, but I think it's pretty clear based on the current state of things. Okay. So there's nothing else in here. But yeah, definitely look out for the troops, because it's easy to miss one of these GF logs. But to put it simply, you should have 100% of the troopers like very soon, because they're one of the first lore entries that you will complete. So, this is the temple grounds. And we have a giant structure of sorts that looks over all the temple grounds. So, I wonder what that's all about. Well, we'll probably find out more about that next time on Metroid Prime Trilogy. More specifically, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I will see you folks next time. Bye. Later.